Yo, yo! Thanks for tuning in. So today, oh, I gotta lower this seat. Today I'm gonna be changing out this Model S Plaid steering wheel. You can see all the peeling on the corner down here. Got a couple other things I gotta investigate. The customer says they're not getting good airflow and the seat rest won't go back. So first things first, we'll get this steering wheel changed out. So a couple things you got to do here is open up the front because we're going to disconnect the high voltage and the low voltage battery. So first thing you're going to do, open up the front. Then you're going to go down into safety, scroll all the way to the bottom, power off, power off. So that's pretty easy. Now I'll go up to the front. Hopefully there's no bodies or anything in here. Let me double check. Okay, nice and clear. So I'll get you situated a little bit better here. So to get this off, all you do is pull up on this cover. This one feels like it's missing some clips. No, it's got them all there. So it's got 5 that go across the top, 3 that go along the bottom. I'll set this off to the side. So right here you'll find the 16 volt battery, lithium battery, and then right next to it is the high voltage cutoff. So what you do here, grab this little green plug, pull it up. This will slide this out of the way. Then you're gonna pull it up and out. So now the low voltage battery is disconnected. So now go to the fireman's loop and you're gonna pull back on this red tab and then disconnect. And now I heard all the pumps and everything and kick off. So now the whole battery is disconnected from the car. And so now we can mess with the airbags. So let's go over here. So now the car is powered down. You don't have to worry about it booting back up as I play with things. Because what we got to do here is we got to get this airbag out of the inside and then work on getting the steering wheel off. So let me clean my hands up a little bit and we'll get this steering wheel pulled off, the airbag pulled out. All right, so the first thing we got to do is press on the 2 pins on each side of the steering wheel. So we got one right here and one on the other side. All I do is I just use a really small Torx bit and push in on the pin, which will release. Oh, this Torx bit is too big. Be right back. All right, got a little pick now. All right, so what we're gonna do, go inside of here, and you'll be able to feel the little clip as you're kind of putting your fingers behind the steering wheel here, behind the airbag, you can feel it release. So all you're gonna do is kind of push on it, and you'll feel it click out of there. I did one yesterday, and I had trouble with the right side, so I'm gonna go straight to the left side. Yo, what's up, D-Man? Trying to get this airbag out. But I just, if you're just now joining, I disconnected the high voltage and the low voltage battery up in the front. So you got the 16 volt, it's now 16 volt on these newer vehicles. I got that disconnected. And then I got the high voltage, the fireman's loop disconnected. Wow, I can't get this one out. Bored? Where you at? Hope you don't stay in school. Well, you're gonna see me struggle with this. I've shifted to a screwdriver now, a small Phillips head screwdriver. I didn't think I was gonna have such an issue with this. Normally it's not that big of a deal. Like I said, I did the one yesterday. Had a little bit of a problem with it on the left-hand side, but the right-hand side popped right out. There we go. All right. So I got the right-hand side out. Now let's try to get the left-hand side out. There we go. Okay. So now both of those have released. So now the airbag is able to pull out. So inside of here, now you got your airbag. So you'll see this one should be labeled as a Yoke. So Yoke driver airbag. So I told this customer he got a round steering wheel, and technically Tesla calls for another steering wheel. So I don't know if they designed these. There's two different part numbers for a round airbag and a Yoke airbag. So I told him he's gonna have a Yoke airbag and a round steering wheel. I don't know all the details on it, but if Tesla made a whole new part, there's probably a reason for it. So I guess it's probably the way that the airbag deploys. But inside of here, you got two clips. So you got a yellow clip and a burgundy clip. What you gotta do is push it on the two tabs, and then you're gonna pull the clip straight out, just like that. So now you got your airbag disconnected. Just like yay. Careful. Nah, you're scared of this little guy? Just a little guy. No, I'm just kidding. It's everything's deactivated. It's got the low voltage battery and the high voltage battery disconnected. So if you need to know how to do that, just go to the beginning part of the video. But all right, so we got the yellow plug out. Now we got to disconnect the burgundy plug, and it's the same thing. So you're gonna squeeze on these two tabs. So let me show you guys the two tabs. So if you look at the inside of here, hopefully that's not blurry. There's a tab right here, and then a tab right here. And it's the same way with the burgundy one. Sometimes you can get them with your fingers. Sometimes you may need like a little pick. It can be a little problem, so try not to pull on the wire. It'll help you get a little bit of leverage, but you don't want to yank the wire out of the housing. You just gotta wait till you feel it unclick. I'm gonna get a little flathead screwdriver. I'm taking it out because see this bottom corner? It's all worn, and the dude bought a new one. I actually haven't even opened it up yet. I think he got a fancy one. Oh yeah. So this is what the guy bought. 6th element. I don't even want to drop this. It feels like it's carbon fiber. I genuinely have not looked at it. Oh yeah, that's nice. All right, I gotta make sure I clean my hands before I touch that. It's got Alcantara on it and carbon fiber. Yeah, that thing's really nice. Okay, let me put that back in its bag. Okay, let's see, I needed a flat tip screwdriver. I just got a little guy here, so I'm just gonna push in on those two tabs. Got the top one pushed in, and then I heard it re-click again, so bottom one. There we go. All right, so now that burgundy tab is disconnected, hopefully you can see that. So now the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to get a H10 Allen head bolt and my impact, and I'll get that right off. All right, so this is the one I use, the little H10. Hello, I'm new. What are you doing? Oh, I am swapping out this Yoke steering wheel on a Tesla Model S Plaid to put a round steering wheel, carbon fiber steering wheel. So, first thing I'm going to do is take this bolt out, make sure it's seated all the way in there. Now, usually you can do this if you got a good strong impact, it'll take it right out, just like that. So that's the bolt. It's got some thread locker on there. Now this is the crazy part. You gotta sit here and yank this thing off. So sometimes they don't come off very easily. It looks like this one's gonna come off pretty easily. There we go. Just like that. So all you do is, when you're doing that, you don't have to worry about the splines. It'll only go back on one way. So when you're doing this, when you're taking it on and off, it's just got very tight clearances. So you just kind of wiggle it up and down and pull back on it. This one came off way easier than the one I did yesterday. This one has a lot more miles on it. I think this one has 60,000 miles on it. The one I worked on yesterday had 1,600 miles on it. So maybe as you drive, some of the tolerances loosen up, but yeah, this is way easier to get off. So yeah, this is the old steering wheel. So you can see on both corners, this corner, unfortunately, it's notorious for doing this. I don't know why. The leather or whatever that they use, it's obviously not leather. Whatever material that they use has failed. And so I've heard of some people getting it replaced under warranty, but most of the time Tesla says you're on your own, which kind of sucks. All right. So over here, I'm gonna bring you around. Oh, thank you. Take you for a ride in this Tesla, right? No. So in this box, it came with a Torx bit, a T25 Torx, and I'm not exactly sure why. So I'm gonna look at the two. There should be no reason that I have to use this tool, but I don't know why they would send me a new tool out of their own dime if I didn't need to use it. So I'm gonna look at the two and try to figure out why they think I need a T25 Torx. And I can't think that they would just be that generous to send me random tools. But everything else looks the same here, sorry. All right, so here's the old one. And the new one right above it. It's got the same plugs. That one's got a different wire down in there. Oh, it's just not tucked in. Same scroll wheels. It looks broke. I mean, it ain't really broke. It's just, I guess, worn. So, all right. I don't know why they included that, but I don't need it. I appreciate the new tool. So let's get that put back in. gonna wipe my hands down real quick. Actually, I'm just gonna put gloves on. I don't want to get that Alcantara all dirty. Now you have to excuse me, I bought small gloves. And I'm not a small glove kind of guy. So I'm gonna have to squeeze into these. It may look silly. It will look silly. Oh God. I need to buy some new ones. Now everybody gets to watch me live. What did they just hit? The line? Review the tool. All right. That sounds fun. All right, we got a hardened T25 chrome plated comfortable TPR handle. Orange, see, good visibility. That's a good grip. Yeah, I like that. Bro, you bought a big DeLorean? Nah, I wish that was mine. I got a really generous friend that lets me borrow it whenever I want. I want to buy one. I see you are a clockwise mechanic. Yeah? I don't know what that means. Maybe that means I'm not even a mechanic at all, if I don't know what a clockwise mechanic is. Oh, these gloves suck. Sorry. Let's get this thing back in. So one more thing on this tool, this mystery tool. They even cut a special spot in this foam for it. I mean, they are proud of that tool that I don't know what I need it for. All right, look at this. How do I look? Looks ridiculous, but I don't want to get the guy's wheel dirty. Okay. Let's get this thing slid on. So all I'm doing now is lining up the grooves inside of the, it's splined, like I told you. It's splined a certain way. So I'm just gonna line up the grooves. And there we go. So now I'll kind of just walk it back down in there. There we go. I'm gonna tuck this plug down out of the way. Kind of, it should sit down in there. There we go. All right. Put this, actually I'm gonna put a little bit of Loctite back on there. And then it's 58-inch foot-pounds. I'm definitely going to buy one. Yeah, look them up. I mean, I bet they're not cheap. This thing looks very nice. I'm guessing $2,000 for it. $2,000 for that steering wheel. But the yokes are just gonna do. They're just gonna disintegrate anyway. So if you're gonna spend the money, might as well spend it on good quality stuff. All right, I'm gonna put a little thread locker on here. And bear with me, I'm looking up the torque specs on that steering wheel. That's not my kid. All right, 59 foot-pounds. I was close. Alrighty, I got the thread locker on here. So I'll put that, I'll hand thread that in there. Make sure the threads are right. Now I'm gonna take my gloves off because these things are ridiculous. Hey, now. That's what I said. No, that's what I said. Damn, that's pricey. Yeah, I agree. It is, but I don't know. I don't know for sure. Somebody can look it up if you're on a computer. It comes from a company called 6 Element. If you can afford a Tesla, you can afford a steering wheel. I mean, you're kind of right about that, but the prices have come down on these things. This is a Plaid, but you can pick them up for like 60,000 now. All right, got the. I guess I should do this in front of the camera. This is the whole point of doing a live, right? All right. So 59 foot-pounds. There we go. Can you confirm that? Somebody confirm that for me. I used to work on Tesla sometimes, and the tires are a real pain to dismount. I never understood that. I never understood why tire shops have said that about tires. Like, rims are the same. I mean, other than the noise canceling foam on the inside, which I get. I've gotten shops that just refuse to work on them. I'm like, the car is literally no different than any other car, especially the rims and the tires, other than the noise canceling foam. But they say, well, we can't lift it because we don't have the jack pucks. I'm like, spend the $40 on the jack pucks. You're missing out on the business. I gotta get an extension. It's on sale right now for $980. Oh, wait, $2K for this steering wheel. You are correct. It's on sale for $980 though. Oh, that's cool. Maybe that's why you got it. It's on sale. I mean, $980 is not cheap, but I mean, this looks nice. All right, now we gotta try to get to 59. Now this is kind of hard because I gotta hold it. I'm sure it's not exactly accurate. Oh, that's gonna be difficult. This is where having an extra set of hands would be nice. There we go. 59.7. So you get an extra 0.7 torque. You got to test one. Yeah. So this is our P100D. This is before the Plaid, and that thing's ridiculously fast. I actually have not got to punch it in a Plaid. After working on these things, I've worked on countless of them. Taking a customer's car out and punching it just doesn't seem quite right. So I have not gotten to experience full acceleration on a Plaid quite yet. All right, I got that done. So now the next thing is to hook up all the connectors and the airbags. So we got that tightened to 59 foot-pounds. I'm gonna put this burgundy plug back in. That clipped in just perfect. Now I'll take the airbag. Boom! Just kidding. Clip this one back in. And then line it up. Just like that. Clip it in. And we're in. Good to go. So, let's go ahead and boot the car back up. Make sure everything's good. So now I'm gonna hook up the high voltage and low voltage battery. There we go. Hook up the high voltage disconnect loop and now the 16-volt battery. To do that, we're gonna push down that plug and then push down that green. So I did that kind of quick. I don't like to keep the battery just off of there. So to give you a closer look, this is what you're looking at. So you can hear all the pumps kicking on now. So you pull this little green plug up, then you take this black plug and slide it back, and the whole battery comes out. So this is your 16-volt battery. They've gone to this. The older models all had a lead acid battery. Now they've finally gone to a lithium battery on this. And then this is your fireman disconnect loop right here. See, fireman hat. What else you want to see in here? Anything? No, I never had an airbag explode because there's no power to it, and it needs power to blow up. So now the car is going to go ahead and boot up. I'm going to wipe my hands real quick. There's the first screen. Get some of this stuff out of here. All right, she looks good. That last comment. That's cool, I guess. Or rubber gloves and hard hat and special tools working on hybrids. Yeah? Just in the tire shop? That's crazy. All right. Oh. So now, oh, I don't have the card right on me. Let me get the card, make sure the steering wheel is going to turn. Turn the steering wheel, the tires. So this is kind of fun. Whenever people leave me their cars, they leave me their card, and then you tap it right here. And so now the car's on. It'll let me drive if I want to. I just want to check the steering. So yeah, it's nice, but I will say it's a little funny because it's not centered. The top of the steering wheel is taller than the center point. The center point, it's right here, so it kind of feels a little funky. It's not circular. It's not rotating in a circle around here. It's kind of, it loops wherever this high point is. So I don't know. That's a little different, but horn works. Oh, lights aren't working. Do turn signals. There we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, I kind of pushed it a little hard. So yeah, that's it. I got a couple of other things that I want to do. I don't know if you guys want to stick around. I guess I could keep it going. I got to look at this seat, try to figure out why it is not reclining back. So I'll go ahead and mess with that now. See if you guys, if there's still enough people on here. There's still a lot of people on here. Oh, I got you. You were on a Mitsubishi dealership. Worked on tires too. Bro, it's 8 a.m. I mean, it's 9:27 here. You gotta get it done. I want my side job to be a mechanic and my main job to be welding. Yeah, sure enough. Do it. Did the airbag have a red wire? No, no red wire. Bunch of wires. I mean, one of them may have been red, but put the yoke back? I don't know. That one's pretty cool. This one's, I like this one. All right, let me clean up a little bit and gonna hop in this back seat. I think I'm gonna shut this door too. It's hot. It's gonna change my lighting a little bit, but it should be all right. All right, moving the torque wrench out of the way. So the problem with this seat here, as you can see, it's reclined back quite a ways. Let's make sure this guy doesn't have any personal stuff in here. No, I don't see anything. So when I press the back, it should recline up, but it doesn't. It goes back, but it doesn't go up. So I'm gonna get underneath of the seat and see if I can find the mechanism that pulls that seat forward and aft, if it's come off of its track or what exactly happened. But this guy's actually brought the car to Tesla 7 times and they can't figure out what's wrong with it. And so those are the jobs that I love. If I can figure out the solution to this problem, I'll be a happy man. Yeah, I mean, he's gonna pay me, but I don't even care if I get paid. But if I can discover a problem like that, Tesla's tried to look at for 7 times, those make it happy. Those make me happy. All right, let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to work on this with you guys here. Something was dumb. They'd never send cars to the tire shops. We had to install the tires in house. I gotcha. I love everybody talking about the time. Everybody's got different time zones. All right, let's see here. I'm probably gonna be just right in the way. I don't know if there's a way that I can even get you in here as well. Let's see. Hang with me, sorry. No. All right, we're just gonna keep this with the steering wheel. So, I appreciate everybody watching and tuning in. There's a decent amount of people on there. That was pretty cool, 60 people. I'll take that all day long. So I got a video coming up on a couple of different things. One, on an actual video on how to remove this steering wheel from the one I did yesterday. I'm working on editing it right now. A couple of other things. Got a Cybertruck video that I did for a trunk or treat. I did it short for that. Go check it out. I thought I was gonna do awesome and it's not doing, I don't know, it's not doing as good as I thought. I don't know exactly why, but I got a full length video showing how I've built everything for the Cybertruck, and the event is gonna be on the 18th for the actual trunk or treat, but I try to get out that video out early to give some other people ideas and stuff, but check that one out. But thanks for tuning in and everybody have a great day.